Hello everyone, Sarxus from the future here. When I originally livestreamed this portion of the campaign, I accidentally muted my microphone and I did not realize it until a while into the stream. So rather than just leaving this portion in like silence, I figured I'd do some casual post commentary to sort of keep everything up to speed. Up until the portion where past Sarxus, that doofus, realizes his mistake and turns on the microphone. So yeah, that's what I'll do. See, my truce with China is up until 76. Now that colonization is mostly out of the way, I kinda feel like taking them on before they like westernize and become, well, that would be really bad. But of course I want to be a bit more careful so I don't repeat the mistake I did the first time I fought them, where I kinda underestimated the amount of troops I would need. I'm also checking out the other Uncivs to sort of keep track of their westernization progress. It's mostly the multi-state ones, because those with only one state can still be conquered in one war goal even after they westernize, but particularly the Indian miners I can get in the same war as the British later. These American pan-nationalists are kind of funny. I think what they will end up happening is they will cause individual provinces from the CSA to defect back to the USA, which I did not anticipate. And it kind of made North America a bit of a mess, like the States. We'll see more of that later. We are not building very much anymore, so seeing as we kind of seem to have solved our industrial shortages, it might be time to expand the army a bit more, particularly around Korea and China, so that I have more troops in that theater. I'll have to move in more from like Europe and stuff, but you know, it's convenient to have these nearby. Here's some more rearranging of armies. I do that a lot. I cut away most of it in this like editing process because it's very repetitive, but it's a very big part of the run in practice. You gotta keep your army stacks well balanced. Alright, we're finally moving on with the time and proceeding with this war against Burma. There isn't much to it, it's just kill their armies, occupy their stuff, and try to avoid attrition, which is probably the biggest source of death in these wars for me. How's the last of the Burmese troops killed, so now it's just occupy the rest of it, which shouldn't take too long. Get some nice inventions for our army, lots of additional defense, which is good, particularly for infantry. Extra supply consumption though, it's not ideal, but that's what you have to do. So I'm gonna raise my tariffs a bit to not lose money. Don't want to go bankrupt again as I did earlier. I'm prepping my armies to fight Afghanistan, which is the next war target. Just another Unciv to clean up before they have a chance to westernize. Still got units on their way to China. I'm really not gonna hold back this time. Gonna get as much people there as I can. Best send some chips to prepare to pick these units up once they've occupied everything in Burma, which they did just now. I am, however, not going to piece them out because of what's happening here, colonization. I'm still competing for these frozen wastelands. And both Siam and Burma would tie up colonial maintenance if I annex them. But hopefully Russia should have the decency to give up soon. I am indeed constructing armies now. The industrial shortage has been solved, for now at least. So we can build some more. Primarily focusing on East Asia, Korea, Vietnam, close to China. I noticed that there's also like a weird sort of echo on the music, like it sounds like there's like two tracks playing slightly off beat from each other. So I don't really know what I did with the audio here. Something weird. These troops in Burma can also get ready to invade China since they're right here. Gonna be able to go from a lot of different directions and also use exile troops to place them within Chinese territory right from the start. Finally, Russia is giving up, well, at least one of the colonies. Of course, when they give up the first one, they're gonna have more colonial power to spare for the rest. So this will only be a temporary respite, unfortunately. And of course, Scandinavia is still going on here. They are lagging behind though, so I just need to free up a bit more colonial points and I should be able to outcompete them, which would of course in turn free up a lot of colonial points for me. So that would be worth it. Some of the American pan-nationalists have crossed the border to my territory, which of course is unacceptable. So I will need to deal with them. I decided to also build a little more troops in North America, or at least some engineers to complement these few units I have here that lacks engineers. Still also have cuirassiers left from the start. I've never built any, so any cuirassiers I have was just left over from my starting units. We've got yet another crisis between Poland and Russia. This pops up from time to time, but usually doesn't lead to anything. What also pops up from time to time is, of course, rebels. That will just keep happening, unfortunately. Try my best to use reforms at strategic times to lower militancy, but obviously it's difficult to always keep track of that. Fortunately, these units here don't really have anything in particular to do, since we recently finished the war with Russia, so they can fight rebels, at least those that actually have a sufficient front line. A bit lacking in infantry. I believe I am in fact counting how much each stack is lacking in infantry and other types of troops, so that I can build more. And here indeed I will be building more. Can of course build a lot in Europe as well, so that's worth doing from time to time. Got ourselves some new industrial technologies. And let's see what I pick next. Go for assembly line. Yeah, I think I just want to finish out all the industrial techs that I can right now to ensure that I don't fall behind on military units. Also see that Scandinavia finished the war with Russia and took back one of their cores, northern Finland. They also have southern Finland, which I hope they will take back later. It's funny how the AI all seem to prioritize northern Finland, even though it has like a fraction of the pops of southern Finland. But you know, what do I know? I believe I'm considering here, I can invest in one of the things there in Russia, but I kind of want to prioritize these ones that I have a chance of winning, such as the one in Scandinavia. So I might actually be saving up a little bit. Yes, indeed. So now I could finish that one, which frees up a lot of colonial points, and also this one. So now I have loads to spare, and I believe this is the last contested state. So then I can try to once again seal off this gap that the Ottomans could potentially use to colonize. It's highly unlikely that they would, because the Ottoman AI rarely tends to do it. And I also pick these ones, which I also don't think there's really any chance that anyone will colonize, but these ones do border UK colonies and Liberian colonies. And of course, we wouldn't want to face the dreaded Liberian colonial empire, now would we? Other than that, I believe I will wait until I've actually outcompeted Russia in the north before I finish up the rest of the colonies in the African interior. Here I am also moving about generals. This is also something I do a lot, and I also cut away most of it because it's very repetitive, but it does give you a big advantage to keep track of which generals are on which stacks, and making sure to get attack generals for offensive battles and defense generals for defensive battles. Makes sense. Fortunately, some of my newly built troops get immediately destroyed by rebels, which is the downside of trying to recruit while you have rebels, but what can you do? Finally got the casus belli on Afghanistan, so that's something I can consider starting, and I suspect I probably will because I need to use my diplo points before they max out. Yeah, here we can see that American pan-nationalist has caused a few provinces to secede back to the Union, which looks kinda bad. Doesn't look good. Aesthetically, I mean. So I decided to justify a place in the sun on the UK. It's about time to fight them again. I also need to lower my relations with these, the ones that I released from the UK earlier, because I can't be above 100 or else I won't be able to declare war on them later. And the most efficient way to reduce relations is actually to send alliance offers, which they will then decline, which drops relations by 50. It's much more efficient in terms of diplo points compared to using the normal decreased relations. And now we declare war on Afghanistan. Again, not a very difficult war, but the biggest enemy really, or the biggest danger is attrition rather than the enemy armies. Yeah, the American pan-nationalists are just pouring in now. I think they've occupied most of the CSAs and now they're going for me. Which is a bit annoying, since they're not even my rebels. But you do what you have to do. And finally, Russia gives up, and I have thus finished every contested colony. So now we can probably just focus on finishing off everything else, which is quite nice. It's a bit of nice and relaxing imperial exploitation. You know. I believe I probably have enough colonial points to actually colonize everything I can reach. Well, not quite actually. So got a few missing, but we'll get there. Which of course also means that we don't need to worry about tying up colonial points in maintenance. So we can actually peace out these enemies of ours, but I first need to add the NX war goal on Burma, since I hadn't used that at first. We've got almost all of the rebels in Europe cleared out, so we just need to clear out the rebels in North America, and also prepare to fight the UK. By now they don't have a whole lot left in the home islands, but you still want to pinch that before they have time to mobilize and stuff. Now annex Burma. So starting to clean up Asia. That's gonna be quite quick now that we can actually safely annex the Uncivs. So that's gonna be quite nice. Ideally, I would be able to defeat Afghanistan without having to fight their troops, but as you can see, they are retaking my occupations, so I might need to do something about that. I'm actually opting not to attack them, it seems, rather try to get their capital and the rest. So we'll see if I actually fight them in the end or not. Get their capital now, only one province left. I here notice that Poland has become a great power, which means they are no longer my puppet. And I believe at first that I was like, oh well, that's fine, doesn't matter too much, but it would actually cause a fair bit of trouble for me later. We'll get to that. At this point, of course, since I have a border to India, I might need to actually fight near India. In fact, I can't quite recall, it might have been my intention to do so this war. No, actually no, it was later war. I'm not gonna conquer India just yet. But I'll still need to, fight there because the UK probably has most of their troops in India at this point. There I noticed that I have 116 units in one place, so it's time to distribute them a bit before they all die from attrition. And we're finally done with that. I think I had a bit of an excess of infantry, at least so far. I'm probably still building other types of units. And as we see, I actually managed to occupy all of Afghanistan without having to fight their troops. So we can now annex them, and we are once again at peace. So I'm gonna go and send these troops off somewhere else. We are of course gearing up for war with the UK now. Which might mean I also will move around some of the troops that I was preparing to send to China and send them someplace else in the region. We're only about 15 days left until the war goal with UK, so I figured I'd want some more troops on the British Isles, I believe. We're a bit short there in order to snag all of the mobilization centers. And of course these troops on the mainland don't really have much to do now after beating down all of the rebels. And here's the war goal, so are we ready to rumble or am I going to wait? I do have a few diplo points to spare. USA is still fighting against Mexico and I'm not allowing them military access. I also appear to be aiming for them as my next target. There are a lot of theaters of war against the UK. One of them will be Australia. Especially now that their mainland is growing ever smaller. These colonies, the war score from them are going to add up and help finish the war sooner. It's time. So gotta have to choose an appropriate war goal to start with. I don't want to choose any colony which is part of like India or Australia or whatever, because I'll be able to get them quicker using the Liberation Conquest exploit. So I believe it was the South Atlantic Islands. Still got a few of these little islands to clean up. And now we're just splitting up between all of the mobilization centers to get them covered. Moving my attack for general to the stack that's going to London, because presumably the UK will have a stack there. And these guys I'm loading onto the ships are going to go down to South Africa. Could use some reinforcements there, as it appears that the UK does have a few troops there. But of course I think the bulk of the action is going to come down in the India region and in Australia too. And of course a bit here in North America. Still got a lot of Canadian land to cover, as well as their puppet Quebec. Incidentally, their largest stack here appears to be in Vancouver, so gotta watch out for that one. And we have engaged their stack in London. They appear to be putting up more of a fight than I had anticipated, so a bit of reinforcements will come in handy. Now we're just melting through them, more or less. Yeah, they died a bit. And as always, we have to detach some of the more damaged regiments, so they have a chance to go and reinforce. The rest will have to chase down this little army. Well, look at that. Our colonies are starting to pour in. Some of them at least. These are the ones that are sort of sealing off all the potential venues where I could face competition, potentially. Got some troops in Africa I can send to the minor British colonies they still have there. And then we can also begin working on these ones. The last ones I can reach at the moment. There's of course a few more way in the interior that will have to come later. British Empire no longer rules the waves, as I have a pretty huge ironclad navy. And now finally someone in my chat is pointing out that my microphone is muted. So hopefully should be able to turn that on and resume live commentary as soon as I actually look at the chat again. Alright, awesome. Well, this has been Sarxus from the future, handing commentary back to Sarxus from the past. Goodbye. Oh damn. How about now? Maybe it was muted. Looks to be better as far as I can tell in OBS. I hope you can hear me now. That's awkward in that case. I might have been... Alright, nice. In that case I might have been muted for close to an hour. That's awkward. Oh well. Thank you for informing me. But anyway, as I was saying, I think I already dominate the seas quite a bit, and I kind of need to spend my industrial capacity on land armies. Whoop. Wow, Quebec has a lot of troops all of a sudden. In that case, we might want to take things a bit more, be a bit more careful. Maybe assemble these. Heck, I might as well invade India, I guess. Maine, Rome, Lewiston, yeah. They are being stubborn here. I could encircle them in Canterbury if I think I'll focus on taking down the mobilization centers though first. Occupy the mobilization centers and I'll go together and defeat them in detail or something. We have some, what's the tech of Quebec? 11, so they're not too bad. They're still behind me. Where are you going? You can invade Alaska, okay. Have fun with that. See, these boats almost position. Go Cooktown. Cambridge. Good. Reinforced quite nicely, so sure, go there. Get Liverpool. Excellent. So I'll do Bristol here. Penang. Yeah, here are some British armies. Fine, let's invade India then. Maybe I should send someone to the war goal. Well, doesn't matter much. Case can team up and take over South Africa. This is awful terrain to fight in, by the way. Mountains and stuff. Alright, good. That was a costly battle though. Didn't see what kind of general they had. Could get to Montreal first if I wanted to. We'll chill. Try to attack these guys. Maple Creek, good. So are you gonna continue up there? Okay, fine. Then I guess we'll just continue here for a little bit. Occupation of Cambridge. Leicester. So they're gonna take back Cambridge maybe. That's how it is. Well, you might as well go clear up some of these for a bit. Seems that Quebec is kinda decently strong. So I'd like to fight them with strong generals. We can take a moment to reinforce, I suppose. UK wants peace. I'm not going to give them peace. Instead, I'm going to add more war goals. Caribbean islands, let's get these this time. Last time I failed to enforce that war goal. Alright, Lewiston. Guess we'll go here after them. Good. Oxford, let's just keep besieging. Shrewsbury. Alice Springs. That's quite a lot of them actually. I don't know what they're up to. We're soon ready to fight China though. The truce is up in July. Might make that my next target. I didn't actually think they would attack. Damn. And that's a good general they have also. Very good attack general. Mostly it's getting eaten by the terrain penalties and stuff, but cool. Coventry, can you beat these? I want to gather up and destroy this stack once these are done. Am I still gonna win this though? I mean, I might. Good stuff happening there. It's a bit annoying with fighting the UK, it's all over the world. That is 8 artillery and we have enough in the front line. Could even bring an engineer. Do you get there first? You do. Very good. Then we can get a proper defensive battle. Not sure what to do about these exactly. It's gonna be a lot of units here, I suppose. Is this like marshes? Okay. Might as well fight them. Going to Lincoln. That's good. We could use that. I think. That's Oxford and Bristol. So we'll go to Cambridge. And we still have this guy. No, I still won't give access to the US. Let's see. Their front line is, well, around 30k, I guess. Maybe I should have waited to reinforce. We could make it back there. Actually, so then we can reinforce before we engage this. That would be good. How's this working out for me? Oh, they're just about to arrive. Alright, good. I had a terrible dice roll as well. Nice. I should take care of that problem. Brandon. As long as these ones keep moving up there, I don't know. I should get over here. I do want to clear these out. Right, yeah. Cool, that's some reinforcements. Perf. Are you just gonna stand there? I mean, that works for me, but seems a bit boring. Okay, again then they have about 30k, so you're doing good, so I'll probably just move in all of you. That's about 15k. You can leave behind the ones that are less than stellar condition. Horse can go there. You guys can go to Ipswich, not all of you. You go to Ipswich. Probably decent amount should go to Ipswich. No, I mean Cambridge. Could send in all of you, in fact. Then we have like 30k. 4th of May, 5th of May. And I guess you'll stay. We'll see if we'll send in more later. That's 5th of May. Good. And I should have people in all the surrounding provinces, so we'll wipe them. Fort McLeod. Keep moving. I suppose we could team up and defeat these guys also. There's a lot of Indians. The Indian miners are still uncivilized though, so they're not too threatening. I'd keep going. Alright, how's this looking? Only attack 3. Oh, I left him back here. That's not ideal. Let's just get you in there. Although we also need another in the front line in that case. Okay. Got there in like 1 day. Wow. Alright, that's Quebec. Most of Quebec's army's gone. At least. Can chill a bit. Good. I'll let you go there. You should be able to clear out these. Then you can take back these occupations. By the way, can add more. Only got 18 so far. What else do we want? British Pegu, maybe? Is this British Pegu? No, this is Tenasserim. Okay. Yeah. You can do that. Tenasserim. It's 5, yeah. Go for that. Then we could also do British Malaya. Okay. Maybe we could get a defensive battle with a little luck. Since we just send up like a couple here. And we make sure to get a good defense general. Sherbrooke here. So get a good defense general. And maybe we could bait them to attack here. Or maybe even better is if we get them to attack like here maybe. Into mountains. So I'll redo this. There. You guys maybe go up here. And we'll see. Magwe. Sitwe. Okay, they're not taking that bait, for sure. What if I leave some here then? Yeah, they're taking that bait. And now it is time to create lots and lots of protectorates. This is pretty much gonna finish up almost all colonization. There's a few colonies that are trailing behind. Yeah, this is really satisfying to do. Just add a bunch of land for free. Which is probably not super accurate to actual historical colonization. I think it was a bit more trouble than this. But that's fine with me. Right there. These are behind a bit. Oh, I hadn't even started here. Okay, I couldn't reach them, I guess. There. Now we're pretty much doing colonies everywhere. Guess the Ottomans can get access to US, will not get access though. Already over here though. God damn, Mexico is so freaking weak. I'll need to be ready to attack as soon as I can. If I'm gonna help Mexico. Which is why maybe I should prioritize this part a little bit less. Also need to deal with these pan-nationalists. We can finish up a few more there. Once I've cleared out a few things here, then we can focus there. So, this is the guy we want on this stack. Put them there. Isle of Lincoln. Good. We wiped those guys. Let's just clear out these guys if we can. They're done with Liverpool. Perf. We'll need to watch this though. Head in with everything we got now. Okay, attack free general, but oh, it's ooh nice. It's one of these because they armor take free. They lead a battle, so I'll get a huge tech advantage in this battle as well. See, oh, this could be awkward. Yeah, this one was first, so now we have a ton of artillery on the front line. Well, it's not much I can do about it. Yeah, it's not good. Need to retreat from that as soon as I can. Gonna move to Liverpool though to cut off the mobilization. Just realized you also need to put your backline after. Good, Cambridge. I might need you. Okay, they're actually winning that pretty hard now. So just go down to London then. Let's hope reinforcements arrive before I'm dead. Look how short the front line is though. So they don't have much benefit from numerical advantage. Third of June, 5th of June. Okay, we're not gonna do the same mistake again, so you will go a day after. Okay, there we go. Townsville. We did win that, but didn't get that much out of it. Yeah, gosh, this is an annoying front. Suppose you might as well stay here. I'll send you some. Could use a horse and a bunch of infantry. This stack has way too much artillery, so I might as well send some of that back also. Go to Ava. You head back as well. Okay, they're still going. In that case, just chill right here. Vernon. Can go down here. Right, you were supposed to attack here, I think. So do that. What's this? Poland. Oh no. Poland. Why was not... They're in my sphere still. Why was I not informed of this? Should be able to intervene. Can't I? It's Poland, Lithuania that's attacking Poland. What the hell? Oh, this is a mess. Okay, I need to keep an eye on this though. Because I might need to intervene in this. I do not want them to annex each other. Christ. Yeah, okay. I'll just get ready to intervene in this. Hope this is going well enough. Chester, nice. Go there. We got like all the mobilization centers, so now it's just to occupy this. Get another war goal. 23. So British Malaya could be a thing. Where was that? British Malaya. Good. Town. They're still not dead though. I'm gonna go via Kingston and then up to Montreal. Clear these out. Don't really know what to do with this front. Maybe just ignore it till they get to go through the mountains here. Because honestly, it's just too many mountains and stuff. A bit flatter terrain. You could just chill in the mountains. So then, If they decide to attack, they'll have a bad time. Paramaribo. Nice. You can occupy Montreal if you want. Where's Claremont? I missed that. Is this here? That's here. Oh, they decided to do something. So you can attack. They might run away anyway. Keep occupying this. Oh my god. They just reinforced a ton. They've been taking attrition out in the outback there. That's a big naval battle. I guess I just achieved the dominance of the seas, huh? I'm a bit worried about this now. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Or something. Gotta live a little. They don't have the best defense general, at least. But yeah, I think I might have taken a bit of... gone in about a bit above my head here. Definitely. I need to run from that. We're gonna run away and I'll run like... I don't know where it'll go. I'll run all the way over there. So you can team up later. Let's get Caribou. Then let's go down as well. Prepare to fight the US. Can I add war goals? I can. 30 war score. Then I was thinking I could add Malta. I'd like to add Malta. Take 2. Well, might as well go for these guys now that they're here. Cannot join the side. I can't intervene in this. Damn, I should have been quicker on this. I didn't. This stinks. I definitely don't want this to happen. Can I do anything about this though? I could declare war just to beat up Poland, but I don't want Poland-Lithuania to win either. Like, I don't want either of them to win. I'd like it to be like a stalemate. What I could do is join and just take back everything that Poland annexes and then have them beat. I mean, I'm gonna have to do something like that. Because I can't let any of them annex each other. Okay, I'm gonna have to declare war on Poland. And just, I'm not gonna actually take anything from them. I'm just gonna make sure that they don't annex Poland-Lithuania. Which is gonna be... It's just gonna be pain. Can I get... They will not even accept military access, so... That's gonna be slow and annoying, but it is what it is. Gotta make sure this ends in a stalemate. This might also be a good time to start... to end up in an endless war with Poland-Lithuania. I'll just make sure that Poland doesn't win this war for a bit, then I'll probably attack Poland-Lithuania as my next war goal. So then this won't be a problem anymore. How come we haven't gobbled them earlier? I mean, that's because I want to use the annexation trick to get all of this stuff from Russia at once. But I wanted to conquer a lot of other stuff from Russia first because they have a lot of states, and I believe that the states are cheaper to take in war score if they still have a lot of like total stuff. So basically I can take more from Russia each war as long as they keep this stuff, and then I can just take all of this in one war no matter how much war score it is. So that's kind of why I wanted to hold off on it. I actually already have maxed out my battle war score on the UK, so I don't really need to fight more battles. I guess we'll just occupy stuff at this point. You're just chilling right here. I should send someone down here, probably seeing ass. That is indeed a war goal. Okay, I wanna sea battle somewhere. Yeah, so now I am exiled. I don't really want to fight Poland's troops yet. I just wanna take back anything they occupy from the PLC. Get you down to Malaya. Nice. Faster justification. Would you be ready to fight here? I think you could be ready to fight here. You need to be ready to fight. I can get you in general later. Rebels could pass a reform. Seem to mostly want minimum wage. So let's do that, I guess. Boom. Alright, so 38. How much else is it that I want to take? British Guatemala. Do you want that? How's that transcontinental railroad? Can we get from Berlin to Siam? Not quite. We're getting close. I will presumably annex China soon, so that will get us there. I think my capitalists have been quite busy building railroads at least, so it's good that they've been doing their job. Okay, Poland's invading me now. I guess I'm alright with that. Anyone here? No. Well, let's take that back. More factory stuff. Right, this one's available. Guess I'll take this, why not? How's our bad boy score? It is at 2066.5. So that's pretty good. Where did you... Oh shit, I think I got through here. I didn't realize. Ah, whatever. They can occupy this if they want. Jingoism. Almost have enough Jingoism already. I wasted some Jingoism when I attacked Poland. Let's create some more protectorates. That's always fun. And this one. I think it's pretty much just these left now that are uncolonized. 266. That means that everybody hates and fears you. Yes, I would assume so. I think they have hated and feared me for a while now. Okay, 40. What are they called? The things in Africa? 'Cause they're still here. Gambia and Sierra Leone. Should add those. British Gambia. No, Kinter. I hardly knew you. I really didn't. As you say, so... Yeah, I might justify on... Oh, I'm already at... Gonna need to lower this by offering alliances that they won't accept. Okay. Well. So clear on the USA now. Definitely want to take something that they have. The entire state. Maybe Maryland. Because Maryland is close by. District of Columbia. This is its own state, is it? Cool. Not sure if I probably wouldn't